The ones in Not Cry. You know, just minus the effects of Kawaki. That's a sure sign that we're officially in СНЕЖНАЯ now. What's wrong? There's gotta be a treasure chest around here somewhere. No adventure is complete without a chest or two. Paimon got a mouthful of snow. Ooh, it's so cold. Paimon's gonna snuggle up to you for a bit to get warm.
Смотри-ка, нам будет удобно в любом случае.
Hey, check it out! Those are bears, right? Oh, look how big and fluffy they are! So cute! Quick, take a picture before the moment passes. Right here. If we get any closer, we might scare them away. Let's see how your camera skills are these days. Come on, quick! It looks like a train carrot! Paimon's heard that СНЕЖНАЯ has loads of railways and trains. This... I don't know. Yeah. So it can... it's hard to describe, but... Paimon, everything feels heavy. Yeah, no need. Paimon's just feeling a little low on energy. That's all. It's nothing serious. Yep, sure thing. Seems like the snowstorm is getting worse by the minute.
this place? Where's Paimon? I need to find her. That... Paimon? Paimon! That's strange. Where could she be? I guess I'll try further ahead. Hang in there, Paimon. Is that a train carriage? Maybe I can get up from the inside. It says here, Krasnik's torch, civilian model. It's definitely getting a little warmer now it's turned on. I really hope Paimon's okay. What was that strange sound? I can't tell if... Paimon? Paimon, is that you?
Incoming entity detected. Authorization granted. Initiating original. Hello, Descender, who's reached the eve of tomorrow. Eye of Grey at your service. Time since last activation. Time measurement unavailable due to the influence of... Anyway, it must have been a very long time. I was born to fulfill a mission. To reach tomorrow. To this end, I must... Strange. Huh? Why is my body like this? Apologies. After a long period of inactivity, it appears that a lot of data has been lost. Anyway, I was created so that humanity could reach tomorrow. But I am unable to load further. Nevertheless, serving humanity remains my primary objective. I have detected a drop in accordance with my preset programming, upon reactivation, I must ask the one who awaits. Will you accept me, Transcender? I will assist you, protect you, and fulfill my mission until we reach tomorrow. I understand your position. However, given before I was activated, you called out a name. If you agree to accept me, after helping you get out of here, I will... To answer your question, yes. You have made a very wise... Now that we have reached an accord, you will be my new user. May I ask? Very well. I will remember this name until the mission... I need to recover my body, retrieve the power to unlock tomorrow, and help the suffering masses to... I can sense my power scattered across this ice-covered land. I even have a vague sense... The key right now is you. You must survive and reunite with your... You may now execute the command, Demolish. Use it to remove the prime ice blocking the path and obtain prime ice units. Prime ice unit count has been updated. You may now execute the command, Build. Use it to create a prime ice construct to prop up the door. Scanning local environment. Exit has been sealed off with... That would not be an efficient approach. One moment. You can use this to clear the solid ice ahead of you. Construct blueprint added to records. You may now execute the command, Build Heat Source. Generate a temporary heat source to rapidly melt the solid ice. scan indicates the path is straight ahead. I recommend we proceed. Kresnik Crystal located. Please collect at your earliest convenience. The recent construct you built provides highly efficient heating by utilizing the unique properties of Kresnik Crystal. Unfortunately, prime ice constructs have a very short lifespan and cannot be stabilized during the development period. Hence, the authorization to use Kresnik Crystal was granted. That said, I have already forgotten what warmth feels like. Yes, perhaps then we can warm ourselves by the fireside together. But for now, all you need to remember is this. If you collect Kresnik Crystal, I can extract the energy within and use it to maintain your body's surface temperature. Low power. Please use Kresnik Crystal to replenish energy reserves. Signs of physiological activity detected in the distance. It is highly likely to be your travel companion, Paimon. Go. Go now. Be reunited and sing together. May all the people be united as one. May all of life rejoice in unison. Approaching the target location. Scanning for signs of life. Life forms detected. 2. Affirmative. However, that is not the reason for my confusion. According to my database, this location is a train station, meaning real-time environmental data suggests that the train station may no longer be in use.
Paimon! Who are you?
Don't worry. She's only sleeping. You must be the Traveler. She called your name repeatedly while attempting to battle her way through the blizzard. Newcomers to СНЕЖНАЯ struggle to adapt to the sheer cold at the best of times. Lately, even the locals are suffering, with a powerful monster having summoned a bitter snowstorm. You two must be very important to one another. You should take more care not to get separated.
Your eyes. Are you Conrian?
There are indeed some Conrians left in this world who survived the cataclysm. But I doubt that is news to you. It would be unwise to interrogate my identity here. Focus your attention on your travel companion instead. We will meet again very soon.
The unidentified subject has now left the area. He appears to be an individual of great significance, but my search has yielded no relevant data. I will try searching the database again. Against the odds, your companion is safe and sound. The other person even left a blanket for her.
Traveler! Oh, thank goodness you're okay. Paimon was so worried. She looked everywhere for you.
It's okay. Take it easy. Are you feeling alright?
Pretty much the same as when we first got to СНЕЖНАЯ. Paimon must have caught a cold. She was feeling so faint. She just couldn't keep going any longer. Wait, where did the jester go? Yep, the director of the Fatui. The Jester Piero.
The Jester must know everything about the Tsaritsa's plans. But there's no way he'd tell me just like that. We might well have ended up clashing. Well, he was right about one thing. Right now, the most important thing for me is to take care of Paimon while she's
He had no intention of explaining his motives.
Hey! What the? Who is that? It looks like half a pair of goggles. How amazing! A self-aware, talking pair of...
СНЕЖНАЯ was once the land of the Fae. There are many ancient creations here that I'm sure would broaden your mind further still. Mind you, my database is also expanding at...
Oh, wow! Well, thank you.
Goodwill detected. Instead of candy, perhaps I can suggest my preferred strategy. Please clean me regularly.
Oh, that makes sense. Anyway, back to the Jester for a sec. When he first showed up, he already knew Paimon's name. And he acted like he expected Paimon to know who he was, too. Paimon could tell that he was Conrian from his eyes. And he definitely seemed like someone pretty important. But beyond that, it was only later, after he rescued Paimon from the snow, that he properly introduced himself. That's the only reason Paimon knows he was the... Oh, seems unlikely. He ran into the snow following the sound of Paimon's voice, and after bringing Paimon here, he just stared out at the snow. Paimon didn't feel unsafe around him, and he didn't seem to...
Please allow me to interrupt. Fatui and Direct...
Wait, you've seriously never heard of the Fatui?
Understood. Since they hold elite positions and serve their god directly, it stands to reason that they would conduct themselves with due decorum. I am inclined to agree with your assessment, Miss Paimon. I did not detect any ill will.
Sorry, I shouldn't have encouraged you to talk so much. Paimon, new plan. Let's get out of СНЕЖНАЯ for now. The Jester mentioned that this snowstorm being the work of a monster is worse than most.
Oh, well, it's really nice if... We were really psyched up for this journey when we first set off.
Further information is required regarding the monster situation. At this point, we have traveled a significant distance into the blizzard. If, however, we continue on... Do you remember what I said as we neared this location? I told you that we can break through the blizzard and forge ahead. There is a small town up ahead, which would be the perfect place...
Paimon thinks Goggles here makes a great point. Let's do that! Oh, come on. Don't worry. Think of all the traveling we've done so far.
Affirmative. Should you ever need my assistance during your future adventures, please call for the Eye of Gran. Otherwise, I will remain silent to avoid causing any unnecessary distraction. Now, please follow me to the train tracks. Please confirm when you are ready to depart. Heading north from here, we will soon arrive at... Wait, there's an error message. Brace for impact, friends! Preparing to enter... How strange. Not only was the station's status different from...
Yeah.
My sincere apologies for putting you in danger. I'm afraid I'm... Agreed. This is likely a consequence of outdated railroad data. The discrepancies between... Fortunately, our crash landing has at least brought us much closer to the town. According to the data, anyway.
Your data had better be...
I can assure you, it certainly is. It seems our ill-fated train ride was a blessing in disguise. We have taken the shortest Rest assured that I will take user preferences into account next time I plan a route. Next...
Excuse me? Is there an inn nearby?
I'm sorry, but they've all closed.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. We're looking for a place to stay.
I can't even afford to warm my own house, let alone run a business.
Excuse us. Is there anywhere we can stay around these parts?
I'm afraid not. You'll have to try your luck somewhere else.
All we can do is wait for the next shipment of Kresnik Crystal to get here.
Hi there. Do you know if there are any inns?
Doubt it. They're probably all closed. No one has enough Kresnik Crystal to heat their own homes, let alone... I clocked you a while back. You adventurers or something?
Why is that?
In part. But the bigger reason's Project Stuja. Since it's Her Majesty's will, we have to put up with it whether... Oh, sorry. I assumed it was common knowledge by now. Basically, the Tsaritsa is planning something big. Even if they used all the surplus Kresnik Crystal in СНЕЖНАЯ, it still wouldn't be enough to meet demand. So, the Vecha passed a resolution requiring all factories and households to reduce their energy consumption. The policy has thus been charmingly named Project...
Bitter cold. You're all gonna have to find a...
Pretty much. When you're broke, you scrimp and save. When it's cold, you hut. Trouble is, if you stretch someone out like an elastic band for too...
Can you please explain to me why the price of Kresnik Crystal has gone up by 1/3 again? Even as our purchase quota has gone down. You only come here twice a month. This won't even last us a week.
The supply and pricing of Kresnik Crystal are based on current production volumes and price data. We Fatui are only responsible for delivery and security. I'm not in a position to explain to you how the figures are calculated, but I assure you, they are as fair and reasonable as possible.
Oh, so our lives mean nothing to you? How can you expect anyone to survive a single night in this weather without heating?
Since you insist on making me repeat myself every single visit, I will remind you again. There is no monopoly on the trade of crest.
What market? Nobody else is selling! And when they do, they charge 8 times the normal rate! It's robbery is what it is!
Which is why the СНЕЖНАЯ Veche passed a resolution to support border communities. Without which, you would... So if you're here just to argue, move aside and let the next person in line come forward.
You...
All right, everyone, let's calm down for a second. A few words. We all know how cold it is. And the more it snows...
But Liaison Shishkin, there's clearly something wrong with this quota. I have a family in Marepasak who tell me they can buy at least double our crystal allotment.
Oh, believe you me, I had the same reaction when I first saw the numbers. Still, you must understand that calculating these energy quotas is a complicated balancing act. They have to factor our top priority must be to keep the largest Kresnik's torch burning continuously. Only then can we sell the remaining crystal for household use, and in doing so, we must make sure that everyone is treated fairly. As our Fatui comrades said, they are only responsible for delivering the goods. They need to keep accurate records, and they do not have any authority.
That's right. Our duty is to do things by the book.
Tell you what, listen. I know what we can do is open the lower combustion chamber of the Kresnik's torch to the public. You can come to me directly to register. I can't guarantee there will be ample energy for household use. We can at least make sure...
Fine. I don't see any else.
So, this is Project Stuja in action, huh?
You were looking for an inn, right? For your,
Oh, Paimon's not a fae. Just Paimon. She must have caught a cold or something.
I have a small place in Stratomaros. I don't stay there very often, though, so it's... But if you're not picky, you're welcome to rest there for now. It's not much, but I've got
Are you sure? Oh.
All right, then.
Take a break, pick up the pace.
Oh, so cozy and warm. Paimon's getting nice and toasty. Oh, wait. Paimon only introduced herself so far, didn't she? This is Paimon's best friend, the Traveler.
Good to meet you. I'm Alosha. Most travelers find the Snezhnayan climate to be a shock to the system at first. But as long as you keep yourself warm, you should be fine. Still, you should keep an eye on your condition. When people are too quick to dismiss a cold, they can—
Don't say that!
They aren't in town right now, and they won't be back anytime soon. The train station has been closed ever since these power shortages began. I do a lot of hunting, so I spend most of my time exposed to the elements. But even the animals wouldn't survive long in a storm like this. Let alone nothing to do but sit tight in town until the weather improves. I get that you're in a hurry, but even if the station were open, that doesn't mean— What? Your own train? Wait, hold on. That—
Oh, we got lucky and found it in a cave.
Pretty crazy for a random find in the mountains. Well, I've been doing some digging recently. Turns out, the real reason for the current— But to expose what's going on, I need to catch them in the act.
Huh? Wait.
It's a figure of speech. Real rabbits couldn't pull this off. They'd prefer carrots to Shishkin. Mr. Positive Attitude.
Him? Really?
Huh? You're coming with?
Oh. Okay then. Alright. Guess there's no point pushing.
Oh yeah, there's one more introduction to do. Tagarin, get in here.
Oh, a doggy. Oh.
He likes to think he's above that kind of thing. He's my hunting part. Carrots aside, we'll need to stay completely undetected. We can't risk spooking our rabbit, or there's no telling which burrow he'll scurry. First, we need to find a way into the train station and see if we can find any real— Then, we get Tagarin to catch a scent and— What are you eating?
Oh, check it out. Good doggy.
A fellow dog lover.
Yep. And
Good to know. Eat up, Tagarin. We got a lot of— Wait. Nice work, Tagarin. Come on, we'll go around. This way. We'll enter from the upper floor. There we go. A freight list. Straight from the Fatui. So Shishkin won't have had the chance to doctor the figures. Looks as new as the day it was printed. I guess no one bothers reading these unless they have ulterior motives. Yeah, this is all we need. Come on, let's get out of here. Then go track down the Crystal. Tugarin's a keen hunter, and catching rabbits is his... Anywhere there's a stove, there'll be the scent of Crystal. That's normal. But if he picks up the scent of Crystal somewhere and there's no stove around, that's how we know something's up. This must be the rabbit's warren. Sure enough, there's a tunnel. You stay.
Thanks for looking out for us.
No need to thank me. It's my pleasure. Sure is, let's grit our teeth until the blizzard passes.
Maybe for everyone else, Liaison Shishkin, but for you... I just had a question for you. Why, when times are as tough as this, would all the crates here are from the most recent shipment, but they weren't brought here for... Would you be able to shed any light?
Me? Why, I have no idea. But
this godsend was found in a cellar adjacent to your residence following a tip from Mr. Alosha. And this is only a fraction of what we found down there. We're still taking a full inventory. I've always been grateful for your efforts to mediate between us and the townspeople of Sretomaros. But now, Mr. Shishkin...
How could...
We trusted you to have our backs!
Hey, this isn't who I... We all know how difficult life has been since Project Stuja came into force. I grew up in Alatir, a small village with no train station. Deliveries of Kresnik Crystal have ceased there entirely. You know as well as I do how downright impossible it is to buy Crystal. I watched as energy grew scarcer by the week, all the while... Looks like I'm just not cut out to be a criminal. I have the official СНЕЖНАЯ quotas here. Anyone who has already purchased energy, please, I'll make a batch purchase of Crystal worth 3 months' salary for you all to use free of charge.
You don't have to go...
Yeah, owning up to your mistake is enough for me. You've done plenty of good...
Drop the act. You claim this was a one-time mistake. But the real reason there's only one
Reporting in, sir. We've conducted a full search of the mayor's house. As expected, we found...
This wasn't your first time at all. You've been The train station's currently out of service, but it does open for a short window every time there's an energy delivery. The mayor handpicks said workers. Per his instructions, they transport the crystal, but since he can't get the goods out of town by train, he had to arrange an alternative method of transportation. This meant slower...
Wait.
Preposterous. What proof do you have?
Basic math. I've spent a lot of time lately counting carriages as
Counting carriages?
The energy consumed by a train depends on its total weight. And since energy is a limited resource right now, So, if we take the energy required for the Kresnik's torch, add the sales figures you provided, then the numbers never match. It's always off by 1 or 2 carriages worth. This time, you said...
You mean to tell me that you...
I'm a hunter. I have 2 options.
Well, I've heard enough. The evidence speaks for its...
You cock...
Yeah, something felt off. So I just followed my gut. Math isn't...
Thank you for your assistance. Shishkin was quite the cunning criminal, as I'm sure you...
A wolf?
Even with that sob story he fed us. He was probably trying to keep... Without the compelling case you put together, even I might have fallen for it. Alosha, was it?
We can go find some wild animals if you want.
I didn't mean to cast suspicion on your identity. It's just... Well, they hide in plain sight under false identities, working against Project Stuzha. Sometimes they aren't a violent organization, and their goal is to improve the lives of the common...
First I've heard of this. All I know is, people who don't mind their own business in the city end up... As for me, I just couldn't stand Shishkin. I'm from Alatir myself, and I can tell you, nobody's... Of course, no one really cares about the fate of that place. I'm guessing today is the first you've heard of it.
I see. It does sound quite... I will report this incident to СНЕЖНАЯ. The Fatui will take over energy distribution until new... Looks like it's my turn to brush...
Don't mention it. Isn't the soldier... Excuse me. I'll take a share of Kresnik Crystal too. I need to take a detour before we head back. There's someone I have to deliver this crystal to. Hang tight for a moment. This old...
Oh, grandson. It's so cold today.
Ma'am, it's...
Alosha? Alosha who?
You know me. I came by earlier today. Cleaned the ashes out of your stove. Gave you some...
Now, how often do I get to see my
It's okay. You just rest.
Oh, you. It's nice to come and visit your old granny once in a while, isn't it? Sratomaros, a good... Sit down. Come on, take a...
Please, don't get up on my...
Right under the basket, by the door. Well, grandson dear.
Very much, ma'am. It's
Good, good.
You don't need to save any more for me next time, all right? Fresh fruit is hard to come by at the moment.
Oh, I don't need it.
Some kind soul must have given these to her. But she always saves the nicer thing. I met her at the market back before her health began declining. Not many people have heard of Alatir. And if they have, it's usually for all the wrong... Now that it's an abandoned village, It's rare to find anyone who shares fond memories. I first learned of Stratomoros's energy supply problems from a passing comment in one of her... The town's been in decline for a while now. But because of her memory problems, she thinks of... That said, I kinda appreciate her optimism. It's fine. In Snezhnaya, some people believe that in your final moments, you'll sense... You turn to look at them, but their face is blurry. So you focus hard, trying to... The Grim Reaper reaches out and takes your life. She still calls me grandson, though. So at least I'm not a blurry face in her world just yet. Come on, let's get back...
Take a break? Come on, keep up.
Paimon, we're back. Are you feeling...
Yep. Paimon's not cold anymore, but she's still a little dizzy. Flying. But Paimon's sure she'll be fine. It's probably just from getting hit on the head by that pile of snow when we first arrived in СНЕЖНАЯ.
Her complexion's looking much better. Let's keep an eye on her.
Sure, but enough about that.
I'll explain. It's a bit of a long story.
Jeez, you guys got pretty busy. Sounds like the liaison office. So, you said the train station will open?
Yeah. Well, enough to survive at least. Project Stuzha isn't going... Don't know. The goal of Project Stuzha is to gather energy for the Tsaritsa. The thing is, we were told that the project would only last for 6 months.
Extending it?
That's what everyone suspects. In principle, any proposed extension needs to pass. But even though opposition has been growing, any detractors end up caving into political pressure. He's the chair of the СНЕЖНАГрад Veche and a key figure in the voting process. He has the...
How come the Fatui are picking on ordinary people?
I don't see it like that. Fundamentally, but that doesn't mean they don't care about the plight of the common folk. The only reason Stratomoros still receives Crystal shipments is because of a relief proposal put forward by the Rooster himself. Then there's the Fatui soldiers providing support in every corner of the nation. Even the Northland Bank provided some mora for disaster relief, and they're as conservative and indifferent as they come. It's just that the rich and powerful in their fancy palaces live in a completely different world from us. There's always gonna be some... Yeah, well, even though we all believe in Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, there are still many differences of opinion on how best to tackle the big issues of the day. Regular folk don't have an easy way of getting their voices heard in СНЕЖНАГрад, while the rich and powerful are either unwilling or afraid to speak out for all sorts of complicated reasons. The Rokad provides the disaffected with false identities and an out... Of course, an organization like that exists in a gray area. The moment the Veche think they've crossed a line, but so far, they've been doing their best to help the common folk. Like us, don't you mean? You didn't hesitate to join in. You're not new to this.
That's because we're adventurers. It's our job to help people out with commissions and get to the bottom of things.
Sounds like we're going to get along. So, what's your business?
I want to meet the Tsaritsa. It's complicated. Her ultimate goal, what the Gnosis mean in all of this.
Wait, so... No way. Are you...
Sounds like you've heard of us then. We're getting more famous by the day.
I didn't realize I was in the company of giants. Honestly, we're all as curious as you are about what the Tsaritsa's planning. And why... But getting in the same room as her won't be easy. The common folk aren't permitted to meet her at the best of times. And right now, she's probably not even in Snesh... Yeah. So you've heard of it. It also absorbs everything around it into its body, so it's growing constantly. Luckily, as it grew, it became increasingly less mobile. so it doesn't pose an I'm sure that Tsaritsa and her personal guard, the Druzhna, won't have any trouble. Suffice to say, you won't be seeing her anytime soon. You'll have to... Fair. Well, once it's open, we can see about getting your
Whoa!
The Fatui aren't exactly spotless in this whole mess. Plus, we helped them out. Should be easy enough to negotiate. As far as I know, all the paperwork is dealt with upon manufacture. Having a train makes everything much easier. We'll reach Snej. I know a good doctor in the city.
Oh, thanks so much. Take a break, pick up the pace. Come on, keep up.
Drive carefully, all right? You don't want to end up... Also, I don't think I've seen... Not a fan of small talk, are you? Anyway, all the track switching is automated. So, we'll leave you to examine the train's conditions yourselves. Fingers crossed nothing's broken.
Shouldn't be a problem.
All right then. Have a safe journey. And make sure to check every...
How tiresome. Take a break. Our destination settings have been applied. Let's give this thing a final once-over.
Affirmative. Running.
What's this?
Engine, green. Wheels, green. Frame, minor damage, but no impact diagnostics complete.
Neat! Huh. Paimon's still kick.
I've lived in Snezhnaya my whole life, and I've never heard of an interactive...
Strictly speaking, I wasn't designed purely to drive trains. Though I doubt you have any interest in all configurations are complete. Should you
Away we go! Nope. Huh? What's going on?
Oh no.
What is this place? Traveler, are you okay? I'm still airborne.
Just our luck. Of all the things that could have gone wrong.
Halosha, you're Snezhnaya.
It's called the Shadow Realm. A place where no wind blows, no light shines, and no elemental energy. I've only seen it a few times before, and this is my first time inside. And the few who do make it back.
Huh? Then, maybe Goggles knows something. Goggles? Great.
Hold it together. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I heard us. Come on. Their shadows have been devoured. They're no longer amongst the living.
Let's hammer this out.
I can't channel elemental energy here, but I have a few gadgets that still work.
Wait! What's that blue?
Guess we'd better find a way over.
I'll take point.
This is the last one.
What do we do next?
Play it by ear.
Hello. I am glad.
For now, at least.
Correct. We are now inside what is known as the Shadow Realm, the darkest space in the shell, where even the Most High is loath to cast. Time and space hold no meaning here. It intersects with the world of the light. We must leave this place before it sinks back down.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Yes. In fact, the very purpose of... It appears that key data is... I have marked the exit to the Shadow Realm for your convenience. In addition, I have prepared some equipment to aid. It may well be one of my core functions. Activation code? We once peered into the past from the ruins of the Shadows. This is what remains of the Golden City, hyper...
Whoa!
Now go. Arm yourselves with weapons of the spirit. Bring down the walls of the stronghold.
Is this a gun?
In the Shadow Realm, where humans cannot channel the elements, let's go. When you encounter small obstacles, you can simply clamber over them. You can slide to navigate through low, narrow tunnels. Obstruction ahead. You may be able to use the explosives nearby. Shoot the Since elemental energy is unavailable in the Shadow Realm, ammunition... For long-range targets, try using the scope to line up your shot. Many hostile units approaching. I suggest a new strategy.
Fall back.
Gotta recharge.
More enemies detected. Try attacking with the newly unlocked Assault. Function.
Charge!
Where's the back?
Need a refill. Light him up. Switch mode. Mind the rhythm.
Aim at the freeze mark and pull the trigger to move using the rope.
Back in business.
Charge!
Some supply points can restore a small amount of stamina. Press on.
Binoculars reached! Taking cover! Fall back! It's over.
You should be able to use the prime ice construct left here to cover long distances. I recommend using this grappling gun. Such devices were originally... If you detach the connected hook, the grappling gun will automatically fire a rope.
Okay. So, we just remove...
Time to catch my breath.
advantage is ours! Time!
Sprint at the prime ice launcher to reach high places with ease.
Taking cover!
Charge!
Usable munitions detected. Frag.
Demolition time!
Can't take my fall back! Where's the... Fall back!
Demolition time!
Shift your center of gravity and slide down.
How much longer is this gonna take?
The exit is right ahead. We are very close now. However...
It's like they're trying to keep us trapped here. That platform and the carriages are swarming with undead Fatui. Guess we gotta storm through.
Gotta recharge. Need a refill. Back in business.
You may find switching to assault mode makes your attacks more effective.
Back in business. Try this!
Looks like the Shadow Realm is about to sink back down into the...
The exit is...
You mean this...
No time to think. We just gotta go for it. I can't believe the Shadow Realm manifested right on the rail. Lucky we made it out. All thanks to you and that
Ah, so you have heard of the Golden City before?
Yeah, it came up a whole bunch in Nacrai. You're a pretty neat
Make no mistake, it was a team effort. For a first-time firearm user, your performance, as Alosha said, it is highly unusual for the Shadow Realm to...
Oh, let's hope not. If anything else...
The Shadow Realm can appear anywhere, not just on the... Now, if you wish to further calibrate and upgrade your firearm, please take a moment to catch your breath while I repair the body of...
Oh, thanks, Goggles. You're a trusty train conductor.
Yes, of course. And...
Let's get some fresh air while the Eye of Grey fixes the train.
Yeah, sure. Paimon wants to forget... It's so quiet here for a Huh? So much for repair? You've swapped our train out.
My plan was to restore the train to its original appearance per my records as quickly as possible. Now that the repairs are complete, the train offers optimized performance.
Huh. Didn't know trendiness was...
According to my calculations, parameterization is the most effective...
Hyperborea, huh? You might want to avoid looking down if you're afraid of heights.
No, it's not that. Paimon's just praying that we don't have yet another accident. That mountain is breathtaking. Reminds Paimon of Dragonspine.
They say this mountain's the domain of a Snegovic lord. A lot of the Snegovic retreated there to live in seclusion, so it's a pretty mysterious place. You hear all kinds of stories. Even the residents of the nearby town of Svietlo-Lidovka steer clear of the summit, and they make a living off of harvesting prime ice. Look, Snezhnagrad's just up ahead.
It's about time we throw another tea party, don't you think? I wonder who else is free.
Here we are. Welcome to Snezhnagrad train station, the biggest transport hub in the nation.
Wow! It's so majestic! Just flying from one...
It's built for maximum efficiency. But yes, in the future, you can use this train station to travel anywhere you want in Snezhnaya. This way.
Pick up the pace. Look! Look! They have really funny-looking hats! And those ones are about the same height as Paimon. But it looks like they can't fly.
Those would be Volkudlak and Domovoy. You'll also see the Winged Vila and the Snowborn Snegovic amongst others.
No wonder. We'd heard that Snezhnaya used to be the realm of the Fae. Paimon can really see it now. How tiresome.
To the left is the Market of Zolny. They sell everything there. You can often find some nifty little trinkets. To the right, you'll see the Korolyevsky Theater in the distance.
Look at that! Incredible!
All geared up.
At the ready. Let's begin. Potted death.
Should I really come with you?
Come on, keep up. How tiresome. Take a break. How tiresome. Come on, keep up.
Please show your ticket.
How tiresome. Pick up the pace. Together.